1:30.
1:30. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
and then I had to finish my work day so that I didn't lose vacation hours. So,
Who wants to lose
uh,
vacation?
what?
No one wants to lose vacay.
Right. So it's been a very like go 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 last couple of days, and so now I'm like really paranoid I'm gonna sleep through my alarm tomorrow.
Wait, what time do you get? You said early in the morning?
Not that early. Flight's at 11:30, give or take. But I still gotta like I haven't finished packing yet, and we gotta be at the airport like around like maybe like 9:30-ish.
No,
So
you'll be fine.
that means getting up at like 7.
You'll be fine.
Side. Our flight is at 11:55 a.m., not
Okay.
11:30. So we have a whole other like 30 minutes on that timeline.
What y'all doing day one?
Expo?
We get there at like 7 p.m.
Not if you come in tomorrow, you ain't going to Expo.
Well, not tomorrow on Thursday. Tomorrow's not day one.
But
Tomorrow we don't get in until
you're
like
traveling
7.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, but you get in late?
Well, we get in like 7:30, so by the time we land, get our bags, get a Uber or a Lyft over. I mean, it'll be 8, maybe 8:30 depending on traffic. So, like that's a wash day anyway.
I gotta go to the airport tomorrow night. I'm not happy about it.
Hey, if you want to pick us up,
Where you got to get to, Disney?
yeah, we're staying at the All-Star.
I might just put you next to the dog because I have to go back that way, you know. The,
Hell
the
yeah.
the wife needs to pick her up at the airport at 11:45. And I'm a pain in the butt because I was like, you know, I don't think you should fly Thursday just in case the flight gets delayed or something gets canceled. Just come in on Wednesday, just take the late flight. And now I'm like, oh my God, my workout schedule is gonna be all out of whack. It's gonna throw me off. And the United States is trying to call me. That's never good. Let's put on do not disturb. So yeah, I'm all like, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get up at 5 and get my workout in. That way I can get to the expo early, and it's all gonna mess me up. But I need her to get back Wednesday anyway, so I shouldn't cry about it. I shouldn't cry about it. Dale, how we living?
Good.
Good?
No FOMO. No FOMO here.
You
Nope.
got,
Not at all.
weather looks nice. The trees are in bloom.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Why you got FOMO? Well, you could have signed up.
I don't know. I got my daughter's got band stuff going on this weekend, so
Oh, the worst. Kids
yeah.
paying
Kids and their
and their things
things.
and their stuff, ruining you getting to go run around.
Right.
I have been spray painting for the last hour. I am on dog dad duty, and trying to spray paint with a freaking Pomeranian is not fun. And I ordered something off Etsy, and I was like, I think it's gonna make it. I think it's gonna make it. And it came and it was not painted. So that resulted in an emergency trip to Lowe's today. Oh, you got the Marathon Weekend Cup. You do have the FOMO. You do have the FOMO. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, paint's drying. Let's see if everything works out for me, my costume wise, and I don't die in the heat. Pray for me. Pray for me. Everybody coming this week. Who? Anybody else coming between besides Angela and Alex that are on? I can only see four of you in my window. Sue, I know you're coming. I had to jump through. Amy's missing out. You bummed?
Yep, I'd much rather be there than snow here.
Snow's nice. Yeah, I know you'll be there. You'll be there with your crazy 8 minute mile husband. I live here. I'll be here. Psh, 8 minute mile. I looked at that pacing sheet. No way. I'm not. Nope. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Should I start? Well, I can send out all the stuff on the step challenge before the weekend, before the weekend kicks off, and then we could start it Monday. Should we just start it on a Monday so it's like normal, or should we start it in the middle of the week? And I really just wanted to give a tracker because everybody's like, how am I tracking this?
Monday would be nice for like logistics, but also like we're flying home that day, so like realistically,
All right. So you think you'll be able to get the steps in while you're like on travel day?
maybe. I mean, we have a layover in LaGuardia, which is never like statistically, I've never done really well out of LaGuardia. Like last in February was the only time we've been through LaGuardia where I've not had a delay.
Oh,
Like,
it's not good. That's not.
yeah. But LaGuardia has the good pizza place. So
Well, anytime New York pizza is always going to be better from anywhere, better than anybody you can get.
disagree, Chicago pizza.
Chicago's pretty good. I'll give you this different type. It's not even you can't even call them the same type of pizza. Wife's in Nashville. I was like, you better get some fried. They took her to an Italian place in Nashville last night. Like, who the hell go get fried chicken, spicy, hot Nashville fried chicken. Do the damn thing and do it the right way. But step challenge will go 10,000 steps will be the goal. 10,000 daily goal. We'll go for 4 weeks. I'll share a little tracker. If you want to either post in to stay accountable on the tracker, either post it on my Facebook group or the chat on my app. Post it in one of the two. That way I can give you points every day. I'm going to give you extra points if you put it on like social media and just tag me. I might make a little hashtag, but I'll break all the little rules and fun stuff down. We didn't know like why I like a step challenge, why it's a good one. Why steps are important. I'm just trying to get you to move more.
You're
Yeah.
just a marketing company going 10,000 steps a day. That'll sell our pedometer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Isn't
No,
it like a heart health thing?
it's an overall health thing. So like there's a lot of not I can't even say new science, but it's just coming out more and more how important like step counts are. And I know that you all are active, you move and groove, but like sitting more so than the steps, the sitting all day, like, and I'm talking all day. Think like 8 hours of sitting and up is bad for your health, and they're saying it's almost as bad as smoking or obesity. I don't know about pushing it so far as smoking, but it's one of those things because it's more of a silent killer. You see somebody smoking a cigarette, and you're like, it's probably not good for you. But you see somebody, how many of you work in an office and see somebody sitting on their butt all day? Most of you, some of you. Angela's sitting in an office right now typing. I know Sue's face is probably nodding. Yes, there you are, Sue. I have to keep scrolling. Season, the only one gaining points with me because she's on a treadmill just walking. You're
Hey,
just
I'm off work in 11 minutes. So like
hey, it's okay.
I had my physical this morning, so
Good.
and I'm down 40 pounds since my physical last year. My doctor was very happy.
I can see yeah, I can see him being happy about that, him or her.
Him. But yeah.
You should be happy too.
Oh, I mean, I am, but I already knew I was. He didn't know I was until my physical, so.
You should do the fun thing where you message me your weight right before you leave tomorrow, but also on Monday. It won't
It's
stick if
okay.
it goes up.
Let's not do that. No, no.
It won't stick if it goes up. It'll be fine. It'll
I
be
don't know. I have a lot of snacks planned. We're going to Universal this time around, so I'm planning like double butter beers every day.
double fist and butter beers. Oh my God.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm out here spending money like I have it.
I got no hookups at Universal. I got that one guy that got me an Epic, and that's about it.
That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. You'll survive. You'll have fun. Both parks?
Yeah,
Ooh.
because we have the annual passes, so the only one that we've never done the water park actually.
You know what? One of my weird things before I get back on the topic of sitting is I'm a theme park construction, I guess you would call it theme park construction porn guy. Like I love watching stuff like that just come to fruition. And the gym that I worked out at for years was right outside that water park. So I would incorporate a run after the gym just to watch them build. Like I could see them build it.
You should check out Hulu has this like hour documentary on some of the things that they did to revamp Epcot. It includes sections on how they built Guardians. It's so cool.
I will watch that. I will look that up because I get Tom's Choice of TV while the wife is traveling. So that sounds right up my alley.
Yeah.
I went by that water park every day for 2 years as it went from ground to full on park. And then I just never ended up going. I never ended up going because it was such a freaking production to go to the garage and take a bus to a water park. It's like, I'll just go to Blizzard Beach. I park my car, I'll walk right over. Be fine. Be fine. It'll be good. Things that offset that 8 hours of sleeping or of sitting. See, I haven't had sleep today. Things that offset 8 hours of sitting. 60 to 75 minutes of moderate to intense exercise a day, about 3 to 5 days a week. If it's moderate, more like five. If it more like 5 days a week at that 75-minute mark, three if it's like intense, if you're beating yourself up. The thing about sitting is like, this is why I think a lot of what you hear is newer. Think about like society for the past 50 to 60 odd years. Who the hell sat on their butt 60 years ago? Like people were moving around more. They worked more manufacturing jobs. And like if you sat, you were probably like an accountant or a lawyer or something. Now everybody sits. I'm sitting right now. I need a standing desk like Season has. I'll tell the wife that's what I want for my birthday. I should probably get me a belt or something. But get just moving. It's we sit so much more. And all right, we got television, we got the iPad, we got the laptop. You can literally work from a plane and get things done. So now it's like just completely normal to just sit for all those hours. I got the dog on my lap and he's like burping, throw me off. Say hi. So we got to get moving and grooving. Other bad things when you sit, we're all inside. Well, Dale, are you getting sunlight over there?
Some just dipped behind the neighbor's house.
Yeah, all right. All right. 8 hours in the office. 8 hours in the office. You're sitting. You come home. You're sitting inside. You don't get sunlight. It's just another thing. Vitamin D, not going to be good. And you stop kind of expressing the systems of your body. Your body is designed to move around and groove around, so it needs constant motion. You need to get like that blood flowing a little bit. So at that point, the body will start to like downshifts. Like, all right, I don't need to, I don't need to, burn as much energy. I'm just sitting. I don't need to have a high metabolism. I'm just sitting. So getting that blood flowing, I was like, if somebody came to me, and I know most of you are active here, but if somebody came to me and said, I want to start my journey, and they haven't moved in 20 years, it's like I've just been sitting on my butt. Doctor says I'm gonna die unless we start something. Uh, me putting them into some squats is probably not going to be the best idea because they haven't moved. So the body starts down regulating and you lose muscle. You lose muscle, even if they weren't, even if somebody's not weight training it before, you're you're standing and you're moving around a little bit. But somebody that's like literally been sitting on their butt and gone from 8 hours at the desk, let's call it 10 hours at a desk job, because usually that person's got a high stress job and then they come home and they veg out on the couch. We just got to work on getting you moving first. That's like step one. Get that person moving, get the blood flowing, and just start with the movement. So now they're linking to almost everything. So heart attack, cancer, all that fun, nasty stuff, diabetes, and just anybody ever just sit for two. Alex and Angela, how do you feel before you go on this or after you get off of these long ass flights that are going to take you to get to Orlando? Do you tighten up?
Oh, yeah, I feel it all the way up to like my shoulders, where like everything, like my back and like the backs of my legs are, I always feel like it feel weird doing it, so I don't do it in public, but like I try to stretch or like pretend
Don't feel
I'm
weird doing that.
stretching. I don't want to do that in an airport. Like
And how long's your flight?
the first one, I think we going there, I think we go to Minneapolis first, so that one's gonna be like 45 minutes. And then I want to say it's like 3 hours from Minneapolis to Orlando, but I can't be sure. It's like around that, I guess.
Plus all of that time in between that you're kind of just sitting in the airport, if you're not moving around too much. I did. I hate staying, and so every once in a while, life brings me down to South Florida. I hate staying down there, so I will make this poor decision that I'll ruin 6 hours of my life, which I did on Friday. I drove down there at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 hour drive, got out of the car, walked around Target just to get myself moving a little bit because my meeting wasn't until 1 o'clock, and I was like, I don't want to go sit in this office and just compress more. I need to get moving. And then I ran this meeting for 90 minutes and got back, well, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, I got back on the road like 3:30 and turned back around. By the time I was about 30 minutes into the trip back, my legs were just like locking up. Everything was cramping, everything hurt. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. My workout Saturday morning, not great. I just felt locked up. And then I had to get back in the car to drive somewhere else on Saturday, about 30-minute drive. And I was like, my legs locking up again. So if that can happen to me on a 6 hour car trip, think about somebody who's constantly sitting just 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just get up and try to move 5 minutes for like every hour. So the body just starts to down regulate everything. And I mean, think about it, if you never went like this. So, and I'm thinking the far, like, all right, somebody who really sits too much. I know most of y'all are working out, so that makes me happy. Unless I see you not working out, season you keep getting in bonus points because you're on the treadmill. You thought I was gonna say something nasty, didn't you? I saw your face. I can't hear you, but you thought I was gonna say something nasty. Nope. But I'm thinking the far side, like sitting 8, 12, 15 hours a day and then getting into bed. Think about if you did that with your arms instead of, moving your arms over your head to do your hair and to grab something over the counter. You just kept your arms. You're not going to be able to lift your arms over your head. If you don't ever get up, your body is going to just adapt to sitting, and the body's crazy. It will only be the body as strong as it needs to be. So if it knows it doesn't have to walk around, well, I don't need to use any of those muscles. I'm just going to sit. Adapts, starts to atrophy. Things just start going bye-bye and not working. You need that, the circulatory system needs the muscle contraction to pump the blood effectively, and all that fun stuff. Digestive system, that's another one, needs movement. So that's a big thing why people are saying instead of going for the walk before dinner. And I have been trying to get this down. I've been trying to get it down to eat dinner earlier and then take this one. I can't say it. Well, I said it a couple of times. Take this one on a walk. His ears perked up. You can't see him, but his little ears went. He got excited when he heard walk. But I've been trying to take him after dinner, and it doesn't work when the missus is home. She'll probably watch this replay on her flight and yell at me for smack talking her again. But just trying to do that. And I noticed I did it last night and I slept a little deeper. I didn't sleep very long. I slept way, and you know what? That'll be another thing I go into on one of these rants because I'm gonna have a sleep challenge, but I don't even know how to track a sleep challenge. So we'll go into that. But insulin sensitivity, and that's a big one if you're trying to lose weight. It's so many important things. That's why I want to start step challenge. If you're at 5 and you go to 6, you're going to be better off. If you're at 6,000 and go to 8,000, you're going to be better off. 8 to 10, I think the diminishing returns are sometime around somewhere around 12,000 steps. Like not even diminishing, you just stop seeing as much of a benefit because you're already moving enough. I think, does anybody think they're below 5K a day? Sue says yes. We talked a little bit about yours. Have you done anything, even though you know where I was going to start tracking it? Well, now next week.
I mean, I ran on Saturday. I walked on Sunday. I don't know that I got 10,000 steps on Sunday, but between the runs and the walks and my husband making me pack up the house, I definitely got more steps. After we're done here, I'm going to go on the treadmill. So am I at 10,000 every day? No, but will I improve? Yeah, I will. And well, we're going to Disney, so I know my steps are going to be amazing the next 5 days.
It's so easy when you go to somewhere like Disney. You don't even think about the steps.
Yeah,
And
I was totally ready to cheat and be like, yeah, let's start the step challenge now because Disney steps count.
they do. I mean, if we're having just a lazy Saturday or a Sunday and we're like, oh my God, been cleaning the house all morning. Let's just veg out. Like it's such a stressful week. One of us will always say, well, it's nice enough out. Let's just go do I mean, I have that benefit where I live 25 minutes away. Let's just go do a lap around Disney. Sometimes we don't even go on a ride. We just go and walk because it's better to be out in the sunlight and being out there than it is to like walk around the mall. I mean, I'm sure the wife would love it if I said, yeah, let's go to the mall every Sunday. She would love it, not me. I that's a different thing. Raises my blood pressure just being being in a crowded mall with the chaos. So yeah, I wonder how much you'll get. We got to factor in the races too.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
going to be
nervous?
amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
Going to be amazing. All the steps I'm going to get in.
I could just see if I can get this tracker live by Thursday and then just and put
I'll
it out there.
I'll share my steps. I have no problems even if we don't start the challenge.
All right,
Like, like right now, like I just got home from picking my daughter up at the train station at work. I'm at 4,000 steps. So, and I'm going to go on the treadmill
what did I
for
say
a little
last?
bit.
I Googled it. How long you doing the treadmill?
So I actually started, even though I'm going to be running a bajillion miles this weekend, I have two friends who wanted to do a Couch to 5K program. So we're all doing the Couch to 5K program with my running group. So that program would probably only get me in a mile and a half tonight. I'm going to try for at least 2. I still have to pack and be up at 3:30 to go drop my car off to catch a flight for 6 a.m. So
Oh, your flight's that early?
yeah, I'm flying out 6 a.m.
Oh,
We waste no days, all the Mickey bars, all the time.
her flight was at 6 a.m. And I told her I would drive her to the airport, and I was so irked by that because I like to be at the gym by like 5. So it was right in my sweet spot. And I was struggle busing because I had to drive by the gym to get to the airport, and it was not good. I had to wait. And then I got to deal with the young crowd with the broccoli tops. I'm sorry if any of you have children with the broccoli tops and they work out in their Crocs.
Uh, Hey, Tom, I'm sorry. I'm in and out because I have choir practice. Hi, Tom. And I know I haven't been in a lot of these meetings, but okay. Can you just give me like a real quick, like, what is the challenge? What is the steps challenge? And what am I doing? Sorry.
4 week mini challenge for steps. We'll start it on Monday. I'll share a tracker in the group. You can I'll share all the details, but a 4 week mini step challenge goal is 10,000 steps daily.
Daily.
I have
Okay.
a prize. I have a prize for whoever stays most accountable with it.
For how long are we doing this?
4 weeks.
Okay. Got it. All right. Sorry, I got to cut this short, but y'all have a good meeting.
Thanks for popping in.
Later. Okay.
Now let me look at that calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Perfect. That means I can announce. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will announce the winner of the step challenge on the 27th. And then I go on vacay on the 28th. So make sure I announce the winner that Sunday in the chat while I'm packing and chaotic. I'll get all my steps on the cruise. I get all of them. She literally just popped in and popped right back out. That's okay. That's okay. I went on my rant about steps and all that fun stuff. Y'all give me something. Give me a struggle. What are we working through this week? Race hype? FOMO hype?
I'm just trying to get like the hydrating. Like I've really been struggling with that because like it's gonna be hot in Florida and it is cold in Iowa. Not cold, but like I'm cold. So like I'm just not feeling drinking water.
Not just water. What else do you need?
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
But that is gonna be more of a like once we're down there.
You have some though? You're good?
Yeah, I do.
Get some if you don't have them because it is supposed to be toasty. It doesn't feel it yet. It's like beautiful out right now. I mean, in the days it's been like I think it creeped up to like 80s today, but night it's like 70. The morning shouldn't be terrible. It shouldn't be awful. I'm wearing my heaviest costume on Friday, which is good because it's only the 5K.
Unless you're the back of the pack and a slow runner and you're still out there when the blazing sun hits you at the 10 miler, then it hurts.
Remind me, you're all three? You're all three. So 5K, you'll be fine. 10K, even if you're at the back, you still get there before sun's not coming up until like 7:30. So you got like it's that 10 miler that I worry about. That make actually in our group chat yesterday, in my other group, like my friend group chat, CC Turner, he made a comment. He was like, everybody's asking for them to bring back Star Wars weekend, but Star Wars weekend was a 5:10 and a half. I don't think these people are thinking about the fact that they'd be running for another 30 minutes in this heat. Like 30 minutes in what's expected this weekend would be absolutely brutal. Like, nope. I say normally I would tell somebody like, conserve your energy, conserve it for the long haul. That's one race where I'll flip gears and I will try to move and groove before that sun gets out there. I want to cover as many miles as possible before I'll probably even take the 5 and the 10 a little easier than a normal. 5 is probably I just did an outfit check, make sure everything fits and my shoulders fit into this damn thing I bought. And I was so glad I'm not wearing it for the 5 or for the 10 of the 10 miler. And it's I don't know that I'll even be able to run the 5K. I might have to just walk that whole thing, which is fine because that's the fun one. You get to just take pictures, see the characters, and then hope you end up on marketing. So move fast, Sue. Move fast. Move fast before the sun rises. What time is sun up? Let's see. Weekend. And you'll go to the expo on Thursday, right?
Gotta get online for sneakers.
I don't know when I'm going to make it there on Thursday, and I'm kind of freaking out. She's telling me I don't need some sneakers because she only saw the Minnie Mouse ones. She's like, you don't need them. You'll be fine.
Aren't the sneakers in the virtual queue
Yeah, you
section
got to
anyway?
do the virtual queue. You got to do the virtual queue, but still.
Yeah, and you can only do it at 8:30 and 2 o'clock now. You can't just join whenever.
And they sound like they're going to be a little more pain in the butt. So usually I'll just grab it in the morning with hopes that, okay, I got like a 2 o'clock when I can actually get down there. And I usually make it late and they still let me in. But I feel like they're with the shoes, it's just going to be a little crazier.
Well, it seems like they're being very controlling. Like, oh, you can't try on the shoe itself, but you can try on a regular Brooks, and oh, you have to fill out the form. Just give me my shoes.
I wonder why. I wonder if they're worried about people stealing them on the try on spot, or if they know that there's going to be a lot of people that already wear Brooks because it is a running event. And they're just saying, I bet a bunch of people know what they want already. Like, I know the style I want, I know the ones I wear. If they have them, perfect. If not, I'm not a running shoe diva. Like, if they look good, we'll get them. Brooks are comfortable in general, a little heavy, but like I think they might try to be offset that way. People that people that just have to think about it and figure out they're just out of the way. Let's put them out of the way. You don't have to try them on. Do you wear Brooks already?
I wear Brooks to walk, not to run.
D- Honestly, at that point, just buy them anyway. Like, just get your size. Don't wait for the try on thing. Buy them.
Yeah.
You can.
That's why I have Ariel, Haunted Mansion. I had Mickey's, but I wore them out from the New Balances. But I feel like the New Balances, I mean, even though it was chaos, you never heard about anybody stealing or there being any huge issues. So I wonder.
I'm gonna tell you what the issue is right now. What they're worried about too. I think that's why they're putting these rules into place. The issue. Where's my picture? Nope, that's not it. Oh my God, this group chat. The group chat better. know I sent a picture to these people yesterday. Oh, there it is. Let's drag that from there to here. Also, did anybody see that? I I don't know what jocks and spoons are. Do you see this picture, Sue? Dale saw it. This man bought 50 Death Stars.
Holy crap.
This is what I think they are. They're putting all of these rules in strictly to just deter that because those people get out of hand. I get it. You're trying to make a buck. I like every guy make a dollar, but that's out of hand. And then people that really want the stuff don't get them, and you'll go on. I I don't think it'll be past like noon before somebody has those shoes listed on eBay. I honestly don't think it'll make it till noon. It's always the case. I mean, I've done. I went on May the 4th last year, and my wife said you cannot buy a Darth Maul lightsaber, and I said I'm just going to use the restroom. I came back with two. One of them ended up on eBay and paid for the other one. So there's collectors out there that want these things. And I said I didn't technically spend any money on it. I bought one, sold it for the price too. Bam. She got fine. You got your stupid lightsaber. So
You sure you shouldn't be a lawyer finding all those loopholes?
gotta find loopholes, man, sometimes. To justify it. I had to justify it. What is boom boom? Oh, on my other little tangent I just went on. Does anybody follow these guys? Who are they? Jar, Oxen, Spoon.
Oh yeah, they've get mentioned by Carissa, and John, and they've been on Rise and Run a couple times.
I had no clue who they were before. And then somebody sent me a video and I got a shout out. I was pumped this morning. I felt famous. I felt famous. It's got 22 likes. I'm super famous. But yeah, that's my other little rant for today. Amy says more protein. What's going on with your protein, Amy?
Well, we just up the or adjusted the macros, and
Are you
I
struggling?
knew exactly what to eat on my old, like to hit all my goals, and now with it just bumping up just a little bit, I'm struggling with trying to find more protein besides protein shakes.
More protein besides protein shakes.
Yep.
What's your I mean, I could probably pull it up. I'm see what your daily regimen looks like. Miss Amy.
Entering.
Oh, you're still entering for the day?
Yeah.
Easiest. I mean, yep, you already had 2 scoops.
Yep.
Breakfast protein bar. You had 2 bars too?
It like comes in a 2-pack.
Just diving through. You had eggs for dinner? Is that a normal thing?
Yeah, we do. We do
That's
breakfast
normal?
for dinner. Yep.
Add 1 whole egg, which is 5 grams, and like 3 little servings of egg white. You scramble it. So if you're not adding too much fat. If you add 1 more egg in, it's just gonna, it's just 1 more egg worth of fat. It's not let me see the exact content, but I think mixing some liquid egg white, because you also, when I do that, there's a fine line between me losing the joyous taste of the yolk in the eggs.
Hmm.
I like that. I can't just I don't like the flavor of just egg white, but I would add 1 egg and then enough liquid egg whites to kind of meet that
Okay.
in the middle. Or you could do thick sliced bacon. You could do 1 more piece of that bacon. That's probably going to bring the fat up a little more though. Let's look at another day. Do you know what? I'm going to eat eggs for dinner. This is what happens when I'm home alone. I'm having a nice egg dinner. I'm in charge now. Fine cheese with the 30th. I don't think you entered everything. Saturday, you said YOLO. Let's look. cream cheese. Yeah, look for like we didn't go up too much, but like another slice of the turkey, the ultra thin turkey. It is 60 calories. Oh, those are probably like 12 grams of protein, depending on how high the fat is. It's probably like 12 to 13. So you could add another slice there and go up. And you could definitely have another one of those Purdue chicken tendies. There's little spots you can get a little more.
That sounds good. I didn't really think about just adding just a little bit more.
You were thinking a whole meal.
Yes. Yep. Or like snacks. And I was like, I am all out of my snack options. Like in my head, I just couldn't think of it. But those are good ideas.
All right. I know when I vacate at the end of this month, my diet's going to go completely off track. So I'm going to do, not really, I'm due for a good rest week. Rest week of just letting my body heal. And I can promise you this, I'm getting another year older, and that's why I'm going on vacay. And I'm not going to do anything that is going to be pro healing for my body. I will probably be having some beverages on the boat and all that fun stuff and eating a bunch of junk food and just saying YOLO. But I think the week I get back, I'm gonna just do like a start fresh, like, and let my body heal up a little bit. So if you're doing like heavyweight training, it's okay to have a week where you dial it back a little bit. It's called deload week, and just deload the system, deload the central nervous system. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get back. But that'll look like where I'm going to try to actually increase my calories about 2 to 300, just so I can focus on healing and getting stronger. You can actually get stronger when you take a week off. And a lot of people notice that. It's like, oh, I got to take this vacation. I'm going to lose all my gains. I'm going to lose how far I've come. Nope. You will most likely get a little stronger on the tail end. So that'll be like a big focus. And then probably not going to have a regulated sleep on the cruise. And it'll make sure I get 8 hours. It'll only happen if I say it here, and I'll make it happen if I commit to it. But I will try to cut back caffeine that week. Should I try cutting coffee completely? Not like a detox. I don't really believe in doing a detox, but I kind of just want to let my body have a break, and just reset so that I can go into like a next phase of workouts. I might scale back on the caffeine. It's so hard to even think about that. It's like 35 days from when I would do that, and I can't. I'm struggling to get the words out, Dale. You a caffeine junkie?
Oh yeah.
I love coffee. I could drink a coffee right. It keeps me up, but I could totally just go for a cup of coffee right now.
How much coffee do you drink a day?
A couple gallons. I mean, no, I have my big like Starbucks type. Oh no, she got me a brewmate. She got me a brewmate for Christmas. So one like that, which is 2 servings of cold. I cold brew my own coffee, so it's hard for me to compare because it makes a concentrate about that large, and then I have to pour water into it. So I use 2 little things of that, and then I have another one of those in the mid-afternoon. Today it might have been a Starbucks one. It might have been a Starbucks one because I found a reward and I was like, okay, might as well. I stayed away from the sugar stuff though. I was good. Do you not drink coffee, Sue?
I do 1 cup a day. I put way too much sugar in my coffee to even want to try and drink more coffee.
When I first got on my health kick, maybe not first, but in my like, I don't know, a couple years into it, my dad started drinking coffee out of nowhere. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you never drank coffee my entire life. And he's like, it's full of antioxidants. It's so good for you. Coffee's so good for you. He's like, it's just all the other stuff people put in it. And I'm like, show me some evidence on that. And he's like, look at your grandfather, your mom's dad. He smoked Marlboro Reds for 75 years and just lived such a long life. And he was a not Bud Light, Bud Heavy guy. And he was, you know, cigarettes and beer when he got back from the war. And he goes, look at how long he lived. The only thing was keeping him going was that damn coffee. Like until the day he went, he was like, just get me my cup of coffee. He loved Dunkin' Donuts. So the benefits are there. There's a lot of antioxidants. So that's what I tell myself to when somebody says, aren't you worried about all that caffeine? No. No. That's why I also blend my own pre-workout drink because I don't want a lot of them are just loaded with caffeine. So I'm like, if I'm already getting it from the coffee, I'd rather get it from there than some fruity drink. Some what is it? How's your creatine going, Sue? Pick on you because your screen's still on.
I keep forgetting to take it. I just have to get into the habit of doing it. Listen, I just started getting actually working out a little bit better, so I'm getting there. I'm progressive. I'm progressing. I'm gonna pack it with me to bring on vacation too. I'll have little packets. I'm gonna split it up.
No, you know, as someone who's traveled through the airport with packets like that, be careful.
I'm gonna put it in my suitcase so they can just check it in my suitcase. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
They ask some questions sometimes.
Between that and the pre-workout.
They do ask some questions about that every once in a while. It's not good.
Actually, I got stopped in Orlando because I forgot to take my iPad out. Yeah, I was more concerned about the medication I had in there, like that they were going to check the medication, and I could just didn't even think about the iPad, but anything bigger than a phone you're supposed to take out. So I wound up getting stopped for that.
I'll probably get flagged for saying this. Their government's always listening to the calls. That will never happen to me because I constantly am in a state of panic that there's something in my bag that I forgot. I'm like, oh my God, is there a knife in my bag? Oh, when do I carry around a knife? Never, never. I have just like a butter knife and a steak knife at home. But I'm like, what if there's accidentally a knife in my bag? Or what if there's like a gun in there or something? This my I don't know. TSA gives the whole airport thing gives me anxiety and my brain goes wild. So you guys get to do these fun little quirks I have.
What's funny is I don't know if it's because I'm pre-check, but so flying down from Newark, I went through pre-check, but in Orlando, Matt let his pre-check expire, so I went through the regular line, and I don't know if that was the issue because I left my iPad in Newark and they didn't question it at all. Nobody cared, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. That I just didn't think of it.
Yeah. Don't get stopped by TSA.
Hmm.
Don't get stopped. I get stopped by Disney security all the time because I bring this big, stupid water bottle and a giant battery pack because I'm paranoid about the phone dying. Schedule an appointment for security at MCO. I should do that. Get through the pre-check. What was I just going to say on that? Has anyone else used the Holler Hype app? Has no one heard of it?
I've signed up, but I haven't like sent any hypes or done anything with it. I haven't
It's
used
so
it.
much fun. It's so much fun. I get to yell at you when you're running. I have not even gotten any hypes myself yet, but I love it. I get it's like, and then
I haven't seen you go live yet.
I'll do that on Friday. I'm saving my legs this week.
Can someone give me the like 101 on that? It's Denise.
So it's super simple to use. You just download the app. It's called Holler Hype. And when you set up the account, put your promo code in as Rise and Run.
Okay.
And it'll do all the other work for you, but you'll be in a group with other people that have used Rise and Run. And then on like the main screen, I haven't used it to work out yet, but on the main screen, all I got to do and it's funny because I'll see people's names and I'm like, oh, Amy. And I'm like, oh, is that? And then I'll check if it's you, Amy, and it's a different Amy, and then I get bummed. But I'm like, oh, I'll send Amy. I don't know if anybody remembers Michelle from the Transformation Channel. She always had something to say. So I called Michelle at like 5:15 this morning where I was like, yeah, go Michelle, woo. And yeah, so that was like you just get a notification that they're running right now, and you just hold the button, record something, and click send, and it just yells it to them. But I will try it. I'll try it for springtime weekend. I wonder how that works because I'll wear one headphone just for that. I'll wear one headphone this time. Well, it's not a bad idea. But I like it. And I got some message back. Oh, thanks for it. but it's just adds another layer. And I got a couple people running this weekend outside outside of Disney going for PRs. I'm super excited, like be able to yell and cheer them on. So Sue, download it so I can yell at you while you run. Same with Alex and Angela. Are you guys gonna hunt each other down at the race? Or Sue, are you just gonna be all upset that Season's not there with you because she's a slacker?
She is a slacker.
Season's the one with the FBI skills, though.
Something must have happened after, because after you friended Alex, because now Alex, you just popped up on mine, and I'm like, now I look like the stalker. My people I may know. So Season, put your information out there, girl.
She did, because when she was friends with Season, she popped up on mine too, and I friend requested her. Angela, I haven't
What I'm
found you
hearing
yet.
is that Season is better at finding me than the agents that did my background check. So they're always hiring Season. I mean, it's Iowa, so maybe think about it, but
Think about it. Denise, are you coming down for the race?
I am not, sadly.
Boring.
I know. I actually have never done Springtime Surprise. Yeah, I've never done it.
All right. It's
So,
hot.
yeah.
That's what we were complaining about before, that it's going to be hot. And I need the
Yeah.
4 that are doing it to stay hydrated, along with myself. Hydration
Along
at the
with-
same time.
What did you say you were talking about? What?
Hydration for it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So a lot of hydration going to go on. And we're going to need
Of the electrolyte and non-electrolyte varieties, of course.
what, Dole Whip?
I actually have a tequila tasting after the 10 miler.
Dale's eyes lit up.
That's
No,
the way to
that's a good
celebrate.
I have so many questions though. Like, is this a Disney tequila tasting?
Yeah, it's
Or
at
is
La
this like
Cava.
Oh.
Yep. I booked it with a friend from another accountability group. We do Marco Polos. I don't know if you guys know Marco Polos. I'm in this one group, and we all chat about our workouts and stuff. And well, now instead of just working out, we're gonna drink tequila together. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, but how much does something like that run?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
$180 a person.
Oh, nope. I'm out.
how
I'll
many
just buy the
tequilas do
bottle.
you get?
What?
How many tequilas do you get?
You know what? I'm not sure.
Is it like a buffet? Do you get to like walk around and taste all of them? Because like $180 for like
I sure hope
never
so.
ending.
I mean, I did the sangria tasting at the what's the
Coronado?
restaurant? Yeah, that one was really good, and that's cheaper. And that was worth it. I enjoyed that.
I've looked at that because I don't know that I can sell anybody else on doing a tequila tasting. Anyway, my group, no.
The sangria one's nice. They give you 3 sangrias, and then you get to mix your own. And it's like they also give you like why sangria, where it comes from, like what the different wines, like a whole breakdown. So it's really nice, and plus you got the water, and a nice breeze, some guacamole and chips they give you, and then they give you the recipes for all the sangria. So it was good. I would recommend it.
That's a nice spot. Yeah. The sangria one's nice out on that whole, whatever you call it, the Three Bridges. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's it. Three Bridges.
The tequila one, they tested something a couple years, like this probably got to be 5 to 8 years back, where it was like Epcot After Dark, and it was the tequila place, the UK, and Morocco. They all did like a tasting after, and I did that, and it was not $180 a person when I tried it back then.
This
But
is
after
by
the
far the
park
most
closed.
expensive I've ever done.
But it was definitely cool to like learn about all the things.
Mm-hmm. My husband and I really like we go on the cruises, and we try to do one tasting every cruise. So like this last cruise that we did old fashions. That was pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I expect like a breakdown of how this tequila tasting works like next week, right? Yeah, next Thursday. We're doing a call. Right?
Mess.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or you can
I
come
need to hear
find me.
all about it.
Hopefully I will still be standing and walking around Epcot after the fact.
This will be on Sunday.
Sunday.
I'm tempted to go there now, just to see if I can find you just being all sorts of Sue sloppy.
And it's funny because, like, listen, I go on vacation, I enjoy, but honestly, I really like. We went out to dinner. I had a drink the other night, but I really don't drink. Like, I try to kind of
You
pace
kind of could
myself
have
with the
fooled us
alcohol.
being on here.
Hmm?
You could have fooled us.
I know. I tell my husband, I go, I save the free stuff at home for you, and I go out and I spend the money on the drinks when we go out.
Oh my gosh. That'll be fun though. That's a nice little event. I've never done, yeah. I don't know, the full on tequila, the tequila killed me. And I went to this, they're very educational there. I hope you get
Mhm.
Hilda. I don't know if you ever met, she's like the nicest lady ever. Hilda's fantastic. And then we did the same thing. We tried doing it again at Morocco and it sucked. It was like, yep, here's some hummus, here's a drink, and park's closing. It's like, well, that was a waste.
Yeah.
That was a waste.
You know what? Years and nothing regretted. Taking the kid to Disney. Now we're finally in our adults only period. So we try to do something every time we go away.
Now you can do the parent stuff.
Yeah, no,
There's nothing wrong with that.
no.
There's nothing wrong with that. Oh man. I hope I run into actually I think with the heat, Sunday might be a water park day. Sunday might be they're opening both water parks at the same time soon, which hasn't happened since COVID. So that was my exciting thing today.
Wasn't one of the water parks closed the other day because it was at max capacity or something? I
I
feel
think
like I
that's
saw.
why they're opening them both finally, because they were doing 6 months on one, 6 months on the other. Oh my God, you're going to Ohana on Sunday for dinner? Definitely step on the
For
scale on
breakfast.
Monday. Step on the scale Monday.
Yeah, we've never been to Ohana before, so I'm super excited about it because we're doing breakfast. So I'm really hoping Lilo and Stitch are out because I've heard that they like do come out for breakfast.
Oh, you're doing the breakfast one.
Yeah.
All right, I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch at the breakfast one. I think
Yeah, yeah, they're there.
they are.
Yeah, we went there for Princess the day that we had to fly out. So it's Mickey, Lilo, Stitch, and Pluto. Yeah, it's my favorite.
We've got Wilderness Lodge. What is that called? Whispering Canyon. I highly recommend that if you've never been there. Highly,
Is
highly
that the one you need to catch up?
I
That's the
don't
one
ever
where you
need to catch up. I don't ever need to catch up ever again. If you go there and you've never been, make sure to get ketchup on your food. It doesn't even matter if it's ketchup. You ask for a straw, you're gonna get accosted. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. What else we got? We do a step challenge, and that means next week's focus. Next week we'll be back on schedule. Oh, how do we feel? Do we like the Thursday night schedule or we prefer Tuesday, Wednesday? I wanted to get opinions on this. I tried to run a poll in the damn chat and apparently it won't let me run a poll. Stay with Thursday, switch to Tuesday, go to Wednesday. I am
I
flexible.
like Thursdays.
You like Thursdays?
Thursday still works best for me.
Thursday works best. If not, I might just add a second because I had some people who say Thursday they were busy. So I might just add a second or flip-flop them around. Just let me know. Let me know. I'm flexible. I'm here for y'all. And yeah.
Hey, don't break up the team.
Well, I could just do an extra one.
But then somebody won't show and we won't have our camaraderie.
That's true. You won't have your solid crew. How many steps are you going to get a day? What is your step count out right now?
I don't know. Right now it's not great. I mean, this
You
past
got off a treadmill.
that was all right. But I was on an incline a little bit, so fewer steps, harder work.
Incline is much harder. What was your incline at?
I was only at a 4 because my knees started bothering me. I
Ugh.
tried to go higher and had to back it down.
Why does yours jump so much?
Just how-
5,500 today,
Uh,
3,500 yesterday, 17,000 the day before. What did you do on Sunday?
I don't know. We ran on Saturday.
So you ran.
And wasn't that Saturday?
I don't remember now. I know you did tell me you did run.
Yeah, I thought that was
29th.
Saturday.
Yeah, that was Saturday, 29th. 29th was Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know. Sleepwalking? I don't know.
So I mean, that's a big jump.
Yeah. Depends on the day, man.
When you're doing the incline, were you holding on?
No.
No? I was just wondering because you were on the video with us. So I was like, maybe you're holding on and it's not recording the steps because your hand's not moving. You ever notice that? You ever check your steps when you go into Target and then
No.
when you leave? It's because your hands are on the cart the whole time.
I
Huh.
hate that when I go grocery shopping because it doesn't count any of my steps.
And she wonders why. I'm like, can you mind pushing the cart because you know where you want to go in the store? It's not that reason. I want to get my steps in, even though I'm already taking the steps. I'm like, just take control because the damn Apple Watch, it gives me these monthly challenges, and sometimes it's step count, and I'm like, all right, you got to take control here. See, I'm not the only one,
That
Amy.
was a thing. That's
My husband will push the cart with one hand just so he can swing his one arm.
I'll do that sometimes. It happens when I walk this one too. Yeah, your ears perked up again. When I walk him, I'll like hold it with the wrong hand. I realize my arm is just straight hanging. It's probably not reading all the steps. Or I took my watch off when I showered and forgot to put it back on. I charged it. Not getting steps while I'm on the call with you all. Think I can beat it? I wonder who's going to get the most. It's like a super prize if you could beat me. I don't think you beat me.
I'm gonna
Sunday's-
do my best now to try and beat you.
What
Huh?
I need to what's your daily step count?
I don't have my watch on, so it's harder to tell you.
I was gonna say that's the real question because I'm definitely willing to endeavor to try and beat you, but like I need to know what I'm striving for.
There are some competitive people in this group. So I mean if you put
Today
your
was
numbers
light.
out there.
Today was light. It was only 7,264. I'm gonna take
gonna-
you out after this though. So it's
I'm gonna have to
definitely
do
go
some
up.
work.
I feel like you do need to include yourself in the spreadsheet so we can all see what you're doing as well.
All right. Oh,
How's
How's
yoga going, by
Celestine?
the way?
thanks for that. You know what though? See, and then you don't think about these things. I'm on a decline. That's not good. I was averaging in January skewed because of stupid dopey. And I did another half marathon. 12,000 was my daily average in January. 12,663. In February, it was 11,863. And then in March, it went down to 10,335. Still good. This month, because it's today. Today is this month. There's that blonde moment. The blonde moment came out. I'm like, why is it so low this month? That's steps I've taken today.
April Fools?
I'm the April Fool. I am the April Fool. Especially at Costco. I like walking around Costco.
Oh, it's great, but the cart's never like I can never get my watch to like read it because I have to have a cart at Costco.
Yeah, you got to have a cart there. Can't not get the cart.
Right.
I did that South Florida drive on Friday. Has anybody ever had a legendary cinnamon bun or heard of it?
Only
Legendary.
had the Pop-Tarts.
You've had the Pop-Tarts?
I've had the Pop-Tarts.
Same.
I've been so curious about these because I'm like, oh, 20 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs. This looks like a fun little snack. And I stopped at random Target in Boynton Beach, Florida, if you haven't heard of them. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get one of those for the ride home. Well, they were testing them out and they had a little lady microwaving them. So I got super hyped. And as I'm about to try it, this other lady grabs one and it was cinnamon roll flavored. And the woman was like, how'd you like it? The lady in front of me, how'd you like it? And she goes, I'm not a real big blueberry fan. And then my brain was like, I looked at it, I'm like, that's cinnamon. That's probably not a good sign that she thought it was blueberry. I ended up grabbing one and it was actually really good. But you ever have like a I'm gonna call it not real food. Like it's real food, but you could tell they artificial flavored the hell out of it, where it leaves that aftertaste. I just had that dull cinnamon like taste. It was good, but it was like left that I don't know, that cough medicine type of taste. But I might get them again. They were tasty. I only had the one. So I only had the sample. But if you're looking to get more protein, Amy, and you need a snack, you can try that. I feel like that opens the door to bad thing. Like, made me want a real cinnamon bun after I had it. Well, I haven't had that in like 20 years. Oh my God, your dog is so cute, Season. Say hi, Coda. Is your little friend hi? All right, I'm gonna take this one for a walk. Make sure I see you, Angela, Alex, Sue. Did I miss anybody that's coming? Dale won't be here. He's sitting in his sunroom. Make sure I see you. Download Holler Hype beforehand. That way I can cheer you on and know where you're at. And everybody, have a fantastic race. Those of you that are not racing, rest up. Step Challenge starts on Monday. I'll send the details in the group. Night.
Bye.